Now, of course, the world around us has changed, and of course, the history of our country as well. And with that in mind, we'd like to focus on the World Film Collective, which teaches marginalised young people around the world how to make films on mobile phones, thus giving them the freedom to represent themselves to a global audience and giving them also the knowledge and the skills to do so with 21st century technology. Now, we're joined this morning by filmmakers from the World Film Collective who made a film about Mayandi, who won the Miss Khayelitsha beauty contest despite being the head of her own household. Now, before we talk to them, take a look at this.
Sahlalela sodwa last day because mama wami uyasweleka and then ke ngoku anyanzeleka ndihlale nobrother wami lo una11 so ke ngoku oko lo nyaka sihlala sodwa sewuqabile unyaka sihlala sodwa then basinenyanga ngoku kunye nonyaka oko sihlala sodwa.
So what you saw there was a small section of a bigger film called Uyafunundazi, and I have the makers of the film here with me, Mayandi, Swa, Ntombi, Simi, and Mera. Guys, great to have you here. I think just watching that, an utmost inspirational story. Maybe you could give us, Simi, the background of the story.
Okay. We are from World Film Collective, first of all.
Yeah.
And we are based in Khayelitsha. And we are a group of filmmakers, all black, first of all. And we're from this township, Khayelitsha, here in Cape Town. So we tell stories, first of all, like we decided as a team, we should like tell stories that are part of the social impact, social issues. And also like, what we did, like we decided to do stories that are going to bring change to people. And Mayandi's story was part of one. We decided like to do her story like a child-headed household. Not even knowing that she was going to be part of South Africa, for example. She's a beauty pageant, you know. Decided to do that story. Like, we did a whole lot of stories. For example, like this, also like this other guy called Nondoda, who has no arms, no feet, and yet he's an artist. So we wanted those stories like to tell people, like, even though like, you're coming from a difficult background, you know, there's a whole lot of things that you can do for yourself and also empower other people. And also like, the guys like who are sitting like in street corners who always claiming that there's no jobs and there's no this, they should know that you can stand up and do something for yourself, you know, just like what Mayandi did. And also like the same thing as a crew, because like we're also coming from disadvantaged backgrounds, but at the same time, like we said, what the heck? Why do you shoot?
Doesn't have to be quiet. It can actually
so
be
that's why like we just like decided like, but World Film Collective came halfway through, and then we decided like to work as a team, and then like we produced these films.
So Yandi, so tell me about the story of Mayandi, because you guys got to see it from behind the lens, tracking her everyday move, what she does, and what is it that you learned from producing this film?
Okay, Mayandi is me. I'm from Khayelitsha, Side B. I'm a child-headed home household. It's not easy being a child-headed home household because you have so many challenges you have to face. Like I'm staying with my little cousin brother. He's 11 years old, and I'm taking care of him. So some other things I cannot do it because I have to take care of him. So I'm coping.
But it's amazing that, you know, through even stories like this, that you can still draw strength. You can still have a young lady who's taking care of a household, whose future is being limited, if you can see it like that, but yet she's still pursuing greater things. She's going to the beauty contest. She's still trying to improve herself like that. And so, to you, Ntombi, what have you learned from producing this film?
I have learned a lot of things. I mean, it's not only Mayandi story that I have produced basically as a team. We have produced like things like drugs as well, xenophobia. It's like a lot of them. You actually you look at yourself and you say, thank you, God, you know, I'm just more blessed. And it gives you that strength of going on every day, telling people stories, sharing with them and changing people's lives, because that's what we want to do. The other thing is that we also want to heal people through our stories. Definitely. Yeah.
Now, Mira, I want to ask you, I mean, since being part of the World Film Collective, what has this done for you? What does it mean for you? I mean, you guys, you've really come from, you know, let's say, not knowing what to do, and now you have these phones and you're producing films that are maybe in some other way going to be going out there. People in the world are going to find out about your stories, seeing your creativity, seeing your viewpoint of the world.
Like, first of all, like, I wasn't sure, like, what to do about my career. So until I met, like, World Film Collective, and we went for the workshops, it was 2010. And then from the workshops there, like, we decided to open, like, an NOP, like in a company.
Yes.
So from there, like, we've been like shooting short films, documentaries, like healing people out there and like healing us, like telling each and everyone like out there you can do it for yourself, like telling castle stories, township stories, like if you could say like from let's say 9 p.m. afterwards, like all the journalists, they don't know what's happening there. We know what's happening then, like we are telling it like just the way it is.
Just like it is.
Yeah.
I think the important thing that you just said there, dude, is that you guys are healing people. Yeah. Not just by telling the stories, you're giving them a voice, but you are healing people. So, Simi, I for one, would love to support you guys. How would I do so? What would you like me to do? Where do I check out your films? That kind of thing. Give me that sort of information. Okay, you can check us on Expresso's website. That can link you up to our website. People can just do that. And also, like, if you ever like you are in Khayelitsha, you can go to Khayelitsha and go to St. Raphael's Church. That's where you can also find us. And also, like, people should also know that we are a crew to hire, because we do a whole lot of things now. Because like we are doing like music videos. We are doing promotional videos. Yeah. And we are also like... on phones as well? Yes, everything on phones. Whoa, like we're shooting... so budget is cool. Yeah. But at least like, we're shooting on professional standard. Yes. And yet like on very low budget. Brilliant stuff. Very low budget, yeah. Awesome. Well, guys, good luck with the future and congratulations with what you've been doing. It's really, really amazing stuff. There we go. So check out our website, expressoshow.com, to support these young people. They're doing really fantastic work, healing our country, healing our communities. Right now, though, over to Liesl. She has some makeup tips for all the ladies out there.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.